Continuing onwards.
Yeah, did you see the messages I sent you? It's on Roll20.
No. Yes. One moment.
Oh,
Oh, I switched maps.
I'm gonna roll 3 of them.
There
then
you
pick my
go.
favorite.
Alright, so. Yes, you do complete a short rest and you continue onwards. I'm going to move the group one thing forward, and I would like one of you lucky people to roll a d100 for the encounter table.
I don't trust myself.
I'll do
Alright,
it.
so no.
Don't trust his roll.
No, okay, fine. I'll roll again on my own D100 table.
Right.
Not
How
really.
about instead?
Can I do it?
Alright, you
Go
have
ahead.
1d100?
Yeah.
Rolling. 64.
Fingers crossed. I want to find a chest of buried treasure on the high sea, just floating.
I would be fine if it was just nothing. If it was a pretty split, I would be perfectly fine with that.
We got a short rest, right?
Alright, so.
How do I make rolls silent or like just for me?
You / talk to myself. No spaces.
Ah,
Alright, so I need Exodus to roll me 1d5, 1d6, and another d5.
No.
5.
So 2d5 and 1d6.
Oh, okay, so hang on. And then it's just /R.
We've been using Roll20 for like a year and a half, man.
Alright, I never roll using the command chat. I never rolled using the chat. I always rolled using the thing. Thank you.
damn it.
D5. And then a 1, and then a 6.
Yep.
You know, I only recently noticed that the elves are in the PhD. As many times as I've gone through and looked at it, I've never actually seen elf in there. And I've never cared to look for them either, so...
Alright. The weather is extremely calm. It's a little cool, but it's not too bad. You rolled
Oh,
well.
thank God.
The next morning comes, go ahead and refresh all of your stuff. Those of you that would like to do something during that long rest, have conversations, do research, whatever you would like, you may go ahead and do so.
I got all my spell slots back. I got all my slots.
I just want to keep on checking up on people throughout the,
And I have influence too.
Can I get a map whenever we finish this?
Nice.
You know, you can just screenshot the thing.
No. Shut up.
That's what I would do if I would send it to you. Yes, they could help you with that. So,
Alright,
Skahoom, if you are willing to assist in that research, you may also roll an Arcana check.
What research?
Just roll an
The...
Arcana check.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Were you letting him do research on your own?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I was just confused on what this was on.
Alright, mark down to 14.
Alright, so...
Alright.
D100, I assume?
Yes, roll another D100, as I made
I'll-
before.
I'll do it this time.
This is going to be the morning. And... I'm going to advance the day counted by 1.
73.
I'm about to take that screenshot. Had to line everything up.
73, 2d5s and a d6.
Alright.
in case you haven't noticed by now, 50 to 75, that is weather. 51 to 75.
I'm totally fine with that. Because pretty much, Tiny Hut eliminates any effects that could do. Well, most of the effects.
The ship can still be affected by strong weather.
Yeah, but I can help with that.
Hey, Claus.
So, yes.
Do I have sailing proficiency? I've been in the ocean for 10 years. Do I get anything for that?
We didn't use it for any of your background stuff, so you basically just kind of like... No. You don't.
Whoa.
Damn, I
you're more of a-
tried.
Seems
I
like you're more of a
fucking tried.
deckhand. Seems like you're more of
So-
a deckhand than piloter.
A very heavy fog rolls in. It's hard enough to where you can't even see 2 feet in front of you. The air gets oh so extremely cold. And then it strikes. You hear heavy lightning going off all around, each flash almost blinding everyone that isn't blind. I believe the tiny hut can fit. I think it's up to 5 people.
Actually, let me check. I'm just gonna cast it again just so I can see the detail. 9 creatures. Of medium size or small, so it can fit 9 people.
Oh, okay. So, up to 9 people can assist with this. However, the ship is having issues being controlled. Those of you that would like to attempt to help control the ship may attempt to do so.
Where do I
What do
roll?
I gotta do?
If I may, I would like to use my mage hand to try and stabilize the controlling orb.
Alright, so, everybody that's going to be doing something, you would not be able to be in the tiny hut while doing so.
I'm fine with this.
I'm fine with that.
Alright. So,
I'm just mostly in it. I'm just like keeping my arm out the door to try.
just
and keep
making
it
sure
stabilized.
there's nobody that's... Well, actually, Edward, you good. Because that has a 60-foot range and you can see through the orb. But, other than him, everybody's out assisting.
It sounds like a bad idea now, but yes.
Alright, so, I would like, Edward to just roll me an intelligence check. And everybody else that is assisting, give me either an an athletics, or navigation. Because I know that Chaodon has that.
Say what
I'm
now?
gonna-
Navigation tools?
Yes, you can use your navigation tools, or you can use athletics.
Gotcha. Navigator's tools, 19.
Alright,
assume
I
that
need Skahoom and Exodus to both roll another athletics check.
I would like to say at this point, can we assume that people are wearing their life vests?
I don't have one. Like, there's not an extra one unless there was.
Well, there is now, since you know who kind of died, so there's an extra one.
but she burned.
Yeah, that kind of burns up. How good is you at swimming?
She wasn't wearing it, remember?
Didn't
Yeah,
she
she
have it on the
was.
person?
She was.
She
Yeah,
was.
she was wearing it.
She was the only one that was wearing it.
Yeah.
I had mine on me, though. Kahoom, how good are you at swimming?
Skahoon apparently is not well at swimming, as the strong winds literally picked him up off his feet and throw him off the boat.
Fuck, I was
Could I-
just about to give you the life vest.
I was gonna say, could I use my eagle to try and help her?
I would like for you to roll me a D100 to see how far. I mean, not D100, a D10 to see how far you go. Each one is. It's basically whatever your check is times 10.
Yay.
You were thrown literally right off the boat.
Yay.
The eagle comes down and you feel a slight clawing at your back, trying to nudge you towards the ship. It's not helping much.
Can I grab him?
Yes, you have to, because they are 10 feet out, you have to kind of get in the water a little bit and actually help. First,
I'll
I
jump
need you to
in.
roll me a perception check with disadvantage because of the strong fog.
12.
Alright, you get a general idea of where they're at. If you're trying to dive down and grab them, though, it's going to be a disadvantage because you're basically, like, flailing around until you feel something.
And I help him with perception because I don't go off of sight.
Yes, you go off sound, which you have advantage on.
Can I grab some of the rope? Because this is a boat. There's got to be a rope length.
know exactly where.
There is rope. And Exodus, you do know where they are at.
Alright,
And
I'll take the
you-
rope and like tie it around me.
Exodus, while you are having issues actually assisting the strong winds you're used to, you're an angel. So, you didn't get knocked off. But, what are you saying, Kaodon? You're grabbing
I
rope?
want to take the rope, tie it around my waist, and then dive over to go grab him.
Alright,
grab
that's
the
going
other-
to take you a bit of time. So, I need Skahoom. Another athletics
Is it a
check. If you
constitution
another athletics check. If you fail, then it's got Constitution save. Constitution save.
Exactly where she is. I would like to. I would like to spread my wings, take off, and just kind of Skahoon from the water.
Skahoom, I need you to roll 86. And then we will resolve that. Alright, you take 5 points of damage as you are drowning.
I flail.
You flail very badly.
Can't keep the ship steady.
You are
and save
currently
her.
about 10 feet underwater. If you would like to dive down and grab them, you actually have to get in the water, Exodus.
Actually, can you
God,
even
I'm doing
swim
that.
with those wings?
I can certainly try.
Look, you help with the ship, because I can't do anything about the ship.
Okay,
I'll
here's an
get to
idea. You guys help with the ship. I'll go in after her.
him, and I've already tied the rope to my waist, and I can swim.
Yes, the
I
rope
will
is now
not
tied
have
to
a
your
wicked
waist at this
spell.
point.
I
I'll
won't
keep
say
it
that.
tied to my waist.
For the record, I've altered self with the aquatic adaptation. I've dove underwater to get her, to get him.
Alright, so
Then hurry up and do it. Unless you don't want to burn the spell.
as
I've already
you
gone
go in
underwater.
and dive down, the ship begins to rock as your control of the orb has stopped. You
Do
dive
everything.
down and give me an athletics check with advantage to assist Skahoom.
While he does this, I'm going to go over to Anna. I can do to help, because I don't know anything.
Give me a perception check to try to find Anna.
What?
For the
It's
record, I can't
foggy.
breathe underwater.
You can barely see 2 feet in front of you.
I
You
took expertise in perception, because I suck at it.
you don't see where she's at. It's very hard to tell where anything is.
Where I'll
And
use the rope. to make
Edward,
my
as
way
you
back.
dive down, you get down to him, but as you start trying to drag up, it's a bit too hard. You're not quite able to right now. We're going to resolve. I'm actually going to open up initiative, and we are going to resolve what's going on with Exodus before we actually start what's going on with it.
So who's rolling initiative?
Everyone.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Because we are having a bit of an issue with that.
Fuck.
I realized that I'm not give you guys tokens.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do it
You
manually.
got a 2, so I got
One bump.
higher than you with a fucking natural 1, bro.
What are we resolving with Exodus here?
You said you were trying to dive down.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Again, I
now I
have-
have to dive down and grab both of them.
Well, no, you don't have to save me. I yelled, "Take care of the ship. I'll get her," and then you saw me dive in with gills and webbing. I looked like
He
a,
didn't see you do anything.
but you did hear me yell, "Focus on the ship."
And he did say some kind of arcane incantation.
Pay attention to the ship. Any idea where I need to turn my attention to? Probably the orb, but I can't see it because I don't know where the fuck it is.
Give me a perception check to figure out where you are on the ship and where the orb is in relation to you.
Blind.
I will be calling out for anybody who's
You have the general idea because, yes, you are blind and you don't generally rely on it. It's just the rocking of the ship kind of threw you off for a bit.
Okay, well, what do I have to do to do the control orb?
Uh,
My turn.
That's up to you with how you want to attempt to do that. It's just whenever you get up to it, it's just a strange energy that, it's like a very faint crackling that you don't think anybody else could really hear unless they had as good as ears as you do. It's just a thing of pure energy that you think people have literally just been poking.
Gotcha.
I think it's safe to say that in the past you have seen Edward using Mage Hand to maneuver it.
Yes. So,
Pretty
what would
much
you like to
gonna
do with
be-
this?
Wish this shit would happen so much.
How do I make it like stop rocking? I'm kind of put both my hands on both sides of it and just kind of like hold them there. Maybe.
Give me an Arcana check.
Jesus.
Alright, as you lay your hands upon it and try to stabilize it, the ship rocks slightly less, but it's barely noticeable. A lot of water is getting on board and getting back towards the rear end. And with that, Edward, I am actually, hold on, we are going to go back to the ship map. This ended up being a lot worse than I thought it was going to be.
I might get rid of a lot of these monkey corpses.
Yes, I am. And I am also going to reduce people's vision before I move them to where they would be.
Ah.
I know, the
I
darkness.
can see Caradon. I can see Caradon's vision, by the way.
I can see my vision as well.
Wait for me to be able to see your vision. I can barely see mine.
I can barely see mine. We're in the same
Why
boat.
can you see Caradon's vision? Why is that?
I can see
no.
Caradon's vision.
Everybody can see through my eyes.
How? I literally have no clue how.
Well, it's like a small.
Oh, because his is set as a light, not as a... Okay, hold on. Let's see.
I've got a rope
Set
tied
that,
to my
set
waist.
that.
I would up all over the ball.
Do
Oh,
I
wait,
get any
no.
bonus for this site for being an elf?
What?
Not even trying to hide it anymore.
I mean,
No, you do not.
Here
fuck,
was
I-
trying to be stealthy.
I know. I didn't
By the
think
way,
about it when I said it. Oh well.
I mean, still.
Klaus already talked about my fleshy elf arm.
Yes.
Aren't
Which
you
I'm
Dragon
still
Ball
not.
Is everyone's vision greatly reduced?
now? Yeah.
Yes.
Can anybody see anyone else's vision?
I don't know. The lizard is still next to me, so I don't know.
Not for long.
Hold on. There you go.
Lizard's vision. I can only see mine, and it's so off.
Alright, no, everybody else is more reduced than yours at the moment, so let me move you guys to your proper spaces.
I can actually see more than.
Oh, wait, hold on, Bird.
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 I was
You
talking
know
about my
that.
eagle. Yeah, that's about right. But I wanted to say, swimming speed equal to walking, and I have 40 feet of movement. So just wanted
Yes.
to say that.
They'll be taken into account, it's just you didn't roll high enough to assist them getting out.
I was just gonna try and grab him, but okay.
Oh God, I have an idea, but I'm not sure how this is gonna go.
All right, you want to put the initiative back up, or
Oh. Yes, because the initiative is not on this... Yeah. God damn it. God damn it. 1 second. I will fix this. It will be fixed. Okay.
can I just do my thing while you're doing that?
I accidentally got rid of everybody's initiative. Okay. Yes, you can do your turn, because you go first.
Right, basically, I'm gonna grab Skahoom and start going back to the boat.
Alright, give me another athletics.
With advantage?
Yeah. Because fins.
You said yes, right?
Yes.
Oh my actual... No, wait, that's Arcana, not Athletics.
It's still natural one. Well, I let you guys do stuff before, so go ahead and roll again.
Is that your second double natural one?
What the actual hell?
Double 10.
Glug, 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 glug.
Alright,
Oh,
so
come on, like, I'm
yes.
trying to grab him. He's not resisting. I can grab him.
Yes, but it's still very rough water and they are flailing about.
Stop flailing!
All that comes out is glub, 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 glub.
Can I just, like get in front of his face so he can see me? Like I'm trying to help.
Skahoom, I would like for you to roll an insight check. As you see Edward's face appear above you. You get the general idea that they're trying to assist you. If you stop flailing about, it will make your next Constitution save harder, but it will allow them to more easily assist you out.
That's
Well-
fine. Yeah, I'll help.
Alright.
Excuse my question. Can I use my bonus action to hand them a life vest?
Do you have a life vest on you?
I probably had one on, but I imagine I took it off when I was inside the hut. Was
It
probably
would
in my
make it
backpack.
extremely hard to get down to them with it, is why I was asking.
Well, yeah, but I've already taken 2 turns to get there, so. So would you let me be able to give it to her or no?
Yeah, go. Yeah, you can.
Alright, so I use my bonus action to give you a life vest.
Put it on.
Alright,
And
so
then-
I actually need you to roll me a Constitution save as you start.
I was gonna say I was gonna move.
Alright. You rolled badly enough to start off at 3d6 instead of 1d6.
Good.
There were degrees of failure in it. Alright, and you use an action to put it on?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you can move. Sorry.
Yes, I was gonna say, so once I gave her the thing, I was gonna get back on the ship and, I was gonna ask, is my mage hand still up?
No. I think that's not something that you would still have up.
It's not concentration, but I guess it's your call.
Hold on. Yeah, it's still up.
Alright, could I, try and regain control of the ship?
Yes, you... Well... Yeah, it was a bonus action for that. It was your action to, hand over... I mean, an action to do that athletics check. All you had left was your movement.
Alright, I guess I could try and use my action to give Exo advantage on trying to stabilize it.
You already used your action, though.
I said reaction.
Oh. Not really. I've...
Well, it's like Arcana check to try and give him advantage, that sort of thing.
I get you, okay. Alright, so... Kyodon.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna try to take the rope that I have tied to me and move in the direction that it is tied to, which I assume is the mast.
Yes it is. And that is this way.
Very zoomed out. I don't know how far I moved.
You move 10 feet.
Who do I see? I don't see anybody around me.
You do not see anyone around you. Now that you move there, you do see the orc, doing something with the mast. Apparently he's trying to spin it or something? You're not quite sure.
What's his name?
You were never told it, I believe.
You orc, what do I do? What can I do to help?
Put your hands here and just start moving it this way.
I will do as I'm told.
Alright, give me an athletics.
Okay.
Alright, you assist with that, and the ship steadies a little bit more as the orb turns in Exodus's fingertips.
Can I look around to see if I can see anybody other than this orc and Exodus?
You do not even see Exodus. He is 30 feet up.
Oh, he's 30 feet up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, can I look and see if I can see anybody else?
You can attempt to, but the fog is extremely thick.
So disadvantage.
Yes.
That's fine with me. Yeah, that's it.
You do not see anyone else. The fog is actually so thick that you lose sight of the orc.
I'll just continue to do as I'm told, or was told.
Alright.
Keep spinning this thingy.
And Exodus.
Okay. First thing. Like, completely solid, or can I, like, stick my hand in it?
It is... You can stick your hand into it. It's not completely solid. It's just like moving your hand through jello.
Okay. Now, using as a general rule... Okay, do I know which way they're going? In which direction?
You can feel the ship moving that way. And it's been moving that way for some time.
Okay.
I would like to say for the record, when you've seen Edward use his mage hand, you've never seen him put the hand inside of the orb. It was always on the outside.
I've never seen anything.
It's kind of a problem.
Shit, you're right. I just realized, oh damn, he's blind, he has no idea.
Literally. Here, let me even just post this to you. The thing that Klaus put in here as a joke on my character sheet, alright? Let me just show you this, alright?
Alright,
Come on. Okay, so I'm going to stick my hand in. First off, what does this do if I just stick my hand into the orb?
You just stick your hand straight in. How far in are you sticking your hand?
Fist?
Just your fist?
Just my hand, not much else.
Alright, as you fist the orb, the boat lurches forward very quickly.
Taking it out. Fuck.
And... you are relatively further away from the boat.
Okay.
Don't touch the orb!
Gonna move above it, and I'm just gonna try that Fucking try it again.
Can I yell something as my reaction?
Yes.
Stop touching the orb!
Help.
You're not helping!
Sticking both my hands on the sides of the orbs, on the side of the orbs, on the sides of the orb.
Alright.
Okay. Don't.
Would you like to attempt a Arcana check to calm the seas around you again?
You would have an advantage, I should say.
Yes, I need you to actually roll me up. Yeah, you have advantage. So, 14. The seas calm slightly, but not too terribly much. Would you like to move anywhere? Or would you like to do turn?
Oh, that's it.
Alright. So, as this is the end of that round, the first actual turn that we've had, and the ship is now moving forward at an accelerated rate, I would like somebody to roll me 3d2s.
32?
3d2s.
Oh no.
Was I moving with Edward, by the way?
You are not moving with Edward.
That's what I thought.
The 3D2s, right?
Yes.
Bam, 1, 2, 1.
Alright.
What could possibly go wrong?
Sharks, octopuses, demons. Right.
Alright, so
Are there water
the
inside?
fog as you're moving out greatly lessens, allowing you to actually, those of you that can see, to actually see the lightning tracks that was going on lessens, but the wind picks up. And the cold gets even colder. You can see pieces of the ice, pieces of the water around beginning to freeze. And this is salt water. I need each of you to roll me Constitution saves. Skahum, you have disadvantage for being submerged in water.
Whoops, did not mean to have
Oh,
to get
yay.
advantage.
Yeah.
So I'm cold as shit.
Wouldn't I no need to roll Constitution saves and fold?
Oh
Or is
yes,
that just
you,
because
in Uggeth, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Well, I got a 25 anyway.
Yeah, so.
I'm not 20.
Edward and Exodus, it's so extremely cold. You're having issues moving. You can see pieces of your skin actually freezing over. This is such a sudden change, and Chaodon, while it's cold, it somewhat reminds you of the Frozen Waste, but it's not nearly as bad.
The hut's still there.
The HUD is still there. Everyone's move speed is reduced to half that is affected by it, so Exodus and Edward half speed.
I would like to say for the record the dome is 10 foot radius, not 5 foot.
We all good? Are we all good, like, the ship-wise?
No, we have a person overboard. You should probably go save her.
Him?
Him, yes, save Skahum.
Alright.
In the direction.
Alright, can I make
Actually, I
my
have a plan for next turn, too.
Yes, Chaodon, you can't quite move yet.
Okay. Where the fuck?
We're still in initiative until people get back on the boat.
Okay.
Right, can I do my turn?
Yes.
I'm going to use my movement to get back inside of the hut. And I'm going to use my mage chain to try and slow down the boat. And while also stabilizing it.
Alright, just give me an intelligence check.
Wish I could use Arcana, or even Intelligence saving throw.
Arcana's whenever you're up there actually controlling it, Mage Hands, you're basically kind of prodding around. There's a certain energy that happens whenever you're actually touching it that you're able to adjust to.
Could I... This might sound strange, but with my Arcane is defeating the previous usage of it, could I get advantage? I've gotten very used to this.
I'm going to say yeah, because you have used your Mage Hand to...
Well, that didn't help at all.
Okay. So, you do manage to slow it down slightly, however it's going to continue accelerating onwards. At the start of the next turn, it's going to be even further away from Skahum. Unless something
What?
else happens.
I guess I'm going to use my eagle to try and... I guess it's probably as far as I can go, but at the very least I can direct where Skahum fell.
Alright. Skahum, you do have the life vest on, you are now floating to the surface. You'll get there at the end of your turn, but you're still going to take... It was 3d4 last time, so it's going to be 46 this time.
I forgot I could do this, and I feel really bad. I want to use my influence. And I want to turn into a shark.
Okay.
So I don't have to deal with
So,
this.
your form shifts and your equipment merges into it.
Yes.
And It instead is a shark.
Do I see this happen?
I think I'm the only one who could.
Yeah, and he is currently focused on the orb.
Okay, so I'm gonna
How far down do you want to be?
in the water. As high up as I can be.
Alright, so you're just kind of skimming along the surface?
Yeah, and I'm going 40 feet toward the boat, unless I can't move.
You can move.
I imagine I see the shark wearing the life vest.
The shark's... though the life vest has merged into the shark form. You do, however, see a shark fin approaching.
But I do see the life vest. I know.
No, the life vest was merged into the form. It's not a part of the...
There's no life vest.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
like that.
So you do see a shark approaching.
But I did see it come from direct direction where Skahum went, so I'm thinking maybe he used polymorph or something?
He never used magic before, did he?
No.
I
Nope.
also know he's got some magic on him, so that's what I'm assuming.
I don't.
I probably don't even see that's right. I'm focusing on the orb.
Yeah, everyone's on the orb, so...
Yes,
I'm
pretty
trying to
much.
get over-
I actually do want Edward and Exodus to both roll me perception checks.
For magic?
For
To see if they notice a shark.
Oh, okay. But why would Exodus know? Oh, he could hear it.
Could I roll one?
You both don't notice. So,
I don't know. Sharks are pretty quiet, aren't they?
I was gonna ask, could my eagle notice?
the eagle does see a shark. There's no check required. It's there. It's a shark. And the eagle, I believe you have a telepathic bond with it?
Yeah.
The eagle shouts in your head, There's a fucking shark! Help! Oh my
Can't
god!
jump. But did it come to direction where Skahum went?
It's a fucking shark!
See, Skahum, think clearly, man.
Roll a perception check for the eagle.
Sharks make no sound when they're
Perception check for the eagle, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me pull up eagle stats.
I was looking it up right now, actually.
It has a +4 to perception, and it has advantage.
So, yeah.
Oh,
They do not see Skahum.
So Skahum disappeared, shark appeared, there's no blood, no sign of a struggle, therefore, the shark is Skahum.
I would not come to that assumption, but you can.
Alright, so, with that out of the way, carry on.
I'm gonna continue looking for Skahum, which I have
Okay.
no fucking clue where he is. Edward, where is he?
He turned into a shark, he's by the left side of the boat.
A shark.
Just help him get aboard.
I don't.
Who's the magic expert here, huh?
What the fuck is that shit? That picture.
I mean, there are two of us here now. Just saying.
Can I detect that that's magic?
You can do an Arcana check.
If I fail, I ain't helping him.
You have no clue. You do see a shark swimming up to the boat, though.
Can I,
I
like, try and
will.
help him?
Yeah. Can he assist?
Yeah, now you have a fin.
Go ahead and roll another Arcana check.
Cool.
It's a
Alright.
shark that's swimming towards the ship.
I will bonus action summon my glaive and back up. Because the shark can't get onto the boat.
You put your hand out and you summon your glaive from the plane of anger. It's still alight with... Well, it's now alight with a flame that quickly dies down in the strong winds.
I spin it like a badass to put the fire out. And then I just ready my attack. In
Alright.
case it somehow manages to jump on board. Because sharks can do that shit. Yeah, I'm 15 feet away.
Right, Exodus. Exodus.
Yes, yes. What's going on? Oh, okay.
It is back to you.
You hear people screaming about a shark.
Yes, yes, you do.
Question.
Answer.
Shark.
What? Cut
Shark
out.
is a shark.
Like,
Shark is
don't
a
worry,
monster.
right? I think so.
You've been around for a while. You know what a shark is.
I don't know what it looks like.
The silent. Yeah, okay.
Just say, I mean, I know what it looks like. I know that they're a kind of fish, but I don't know what they look like.
They're a kind of fish with teeth. Lots and lots of teeth, and it likes to eat people.
I'm not too concerned with that because person thing. Speaking of bird person thing, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Which is...
Above the orb. And I'm gonna move above the orb. I'm going to
No.
push my wings down. Air down on top of the orb.
Say that one more time, you cut out.
To move above the orb, take my wings, and I'm gonna flap them down, pushing air on top of the orb.
Flap the wings down on top of the orb.
Alright, so as you push down with your wings, give me a athletics to see how strongly you flap.
Okay.
As you push air into it, the ship does a 360. I need the shark to give me a dexterity save. Let me find shark stats real quick, actually. Reef shark, hunter shark, or giant shark? I actually don't think you can be a giant shark, so reef shark or hunter shark? Alright. You have a +1.
Alright. Well, I still rolled
That's still 19.
Yes, it is. So, you duck down as the ship does a 360, and then it suddenly launches forward extremely quickly.
So it launched onto the deck.
No, actually, do you want to launch onto the deck, or do you want to duck under?
I totally want to launch over the deck, and I want to transform at the same time.
Oh, okay.
As you launch over, what do you transform into?
A giant octopus.
Okay.
And this time I see that happen, so I know for a fact.
Yeah, I was about to take a swing at you, just to make myself laugh, but now I don't know what to do.
That is... Why do they have
Wait, is
background stuff? This is the best I got.
Perfect.
Ooh,
Oh,
good.
Okay, whatever. We're working with this. Don't attack the
Hey.
octopus. It's Skahum. Don't attack.
Wait, now we're heading back into the storm. Shit.
No, it was a 360, not a 180. You guys calmly start sailing off, leaving the storm behind.
I would like to say for the record, I'm probably yelling at him, just like berating him for doing all of that crap.
Okay.
just laughing.
It got the shark, octopus, dragonborn onto the ship, didn't it?
Just don't fuck with the orb anymore.
I kind of contemplate hitting the orb one more time from the top just to fuck with him.
I
but
try to reach
not.
Exodus with my tentacle.
You attempt to reach up, but he's
Fly
30
by.
feet high.
Aw, I didn't know how long my arms were.
Not that long.
Boy, that's
Aw.
How bad is how is the situation looking?
Well, the ship took some more damage from that. There was some repairs done by the Orc, but this is looking pretty bad now as the harsh waves, the burn marks, the different bits of stab marks and other things that has happened recently. It's not looking great.
We need to work
Okay.
on repairing the ship.
That's
What all is wrong with the ship right this second?
There are just several cracks in it, and while there's not any water coming on board yet, thanks to the orb, if there was another kind of mishap like that, it would likely cause some flooding.
Where are
We need
the
to find
most cracks?
1 second.
Like,
There. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of these monkeys. I don't know why I didn't get these.
No,
continue
keep
to
the
have monkey
monkey.
bodies.
I think I was probably going to keep the big one to dissect for research purposes, but
Probably overboard by
It
this
might have
point.
fallen off in all of this.
yeah, it probably fell off.
And there are a total of 5 major ones.
I go over here and I use my tentacles to sucker some of the cracks shut for now.